Once upon a recent time, in the verdant heart of Belfast, there stood an institution of higher learning, known to the world as Stranmillis University College. It was here that I, a young damsel of Eastern European lineage, with a heart full of dreams and a mind brimming with the poetic musings of Tolstoy and Dostoevsky, found myself ensnared in a tale most melancholic. As I crossed the threshold of this venerable establishment, I felt as though I had stepped through a portal to a bygone era, not one of grandeur or nobility, but a relic of a time when the world was content to be less than it could be. The walls, once echoing with the laughter of youth, now whispered secrets of neglect, their once bright hues now a tapestry of mould and damp, a veritable feast for the spores that danced in the stagnant air. Oh, the mould! It was as if the very walls conspired to breed a fungal army, marching in relentless columns across the ceiling of my chamber. I would lie awake at night, my thoughts as turbid as the air I breathed, pondering the irony of paying a king's ransom to reside in such squalor. The administrators, those purse-proud bureaucrats, seemed to care not for the health of their charges, nor for the gold that lined their coffers at the expense of our well-being. The facilities, oh, the facilities! They were a testament to a time when the horseless carriage was a marvel, and the telegram a pinnacle of communication. The Wi-Fi, that invisible lifeline to the vast expanse of human knowledge, was as unreliable as a weathercock in a hurricane. How was one to complete their coursework, to reach the zenith of their academic potential, when the digital ether was as sporadic as the appearance of a shooting star? And the lecturers, those sagacious guardians of wisdom, were they not meant to illuminate the path to enlightenment? Instead, they wandered into their halls as lost souls, their preparation as absent as the sun on a cloudy day. They stood before us, not as beacons of inspiration, but as shadows, their disengagement a silent declaration of surrender to the apathy that plagued these ancient halls. Support, that sacred balm for the struggling spirit, was as scarce as a summer snow. The minds that grappled with the convoluted complexities of higher learning found themselves adrift in a sea of indifference. The mental health support, a lifeline for the tempest-tossed, was but a mirage, its promise as empty as the halls of Stranmillis on a lonely Sunday eve. The canteen, that communal hearth where young minds might commune over victuals, served up a daily portion of disappointment. The fare was as uninspired as a winter's branch, devoid of sustenance for both body and soul. How the heart aches when the palate yearns for the succulent embrace of a well-prepared meal, only to be met with the culinary equivalent of a shrug. The communal areas, once the pulsing heart of student life, lay as barren as a forgotten crypt. The atmosphere was not one of camaraderie and intellectual fervor, but of isolation, a chill wind that whispered of better days at other, more welcoming institutions. And oh, the abuse that fell upon the ears of those who sought to better themselves through civil service. To be met with threats and abusive language was a betrayal most foul, a stark reminder that even in the hallowed halls of learning, the serpent of cruelty may find a home. As I wandered the grounds of Stranmillis, my heart heavy with the weight of unmet expectations, I found myself longing for the warmth of a true academic hearth. The walk to Queen's University, a mere stone's throw in distance, felt as an odyssey, for what is proximity without the will to bridge it? In the end, my sojourn at Stranmillis University College was a pilgrimage of disillusionment. The promise of an enriching academic
businesses near Stranmillis University College, Belfast, are a lesson in disappointment. If you were hoping for quality, consistency, or even basic professionalism, prepare to adjust your expectations. Let's start with the shopping experience. Victoria Square, the supposed crown jewel of retail in the area, is more like a poorly managed circus. Security guards treat visitors like suspects, following them around for no reason, while seating areas mysteriously close only for certain people. Disabled parking, a free-for-all, toilets, locked or non-existent. The dome, the one feature that might have made it worth visiting, is often closed without explanation, and if you dare to admire the view from the top, security will chase you out as if you've committed a crime. Overpriced stores, freezing temperatures, and a complete lack of customer service. This is what passes for a shopping destination here. Now, for relaxation, the Secret Day Spa promises luxury, but delivers chaos. Imagine booking a massage only to be met with a receptionist who argues with you about how many times you've called, or worse, leaving with a spray tan so orange you could be mistaken for a traffic cone. Eyebrows waxed into uneven disasters, facials that leave your skin burning like sandpaper, and treatments rushed because the staff are overbooked. This is not a spa. This is a place where self-care goes to die. Hungry, Rajan Ramen will test your patience and your stomach. Simple requests, like leaving out spring onions, are treated as impossible demands. The broth tastes like deep fryer oil. The noodles resemble instant packet disasters. And the service, abysmal. Expect to wait nearly an hour for a bowl of lukewarm disappointment while staff ignore you. And if you dare complain, good luck getting anything more than a shrug. Coffee lovers, Caf O is where you go to overpay for underwhelming drinks. Tiny, overpriced flat whites, incorrect orders, and baristas with all the warmth of a winter morning in Belfast. Need Wi-Fi? Too bad. Want a gluten-free option? Good luck. This place feels like a poorly designed IKEA display, cold, impersonal, and not worth the money. Nightlife around Stranmillis University College. The Points is a masterclass in poor management. Bouncers who lie about closing times, bartenders who overcharge, and a manager who scolds customers for daring to enjoy live music. The toilets are a health hazard, the glasses are never clean, and the atmosphere is as welcoming as a tax audit. Finally, Two Taps Wine Bar, where tapas dreams go to die. Frozen, flavorless food served with a side of condescension. Expect tiny, overpriced portions, dishes sent back uneaten, and waiters who scold you for laughing too loud. The only thing worse than the food is the audacity of charging premium prices for it. In short, businesses near Stranmillis University College, Belfast, are a parade of mediocrity. Overpriced, poorly managed, and frequently hostile. Prepare to be underwhelmed. If you must visit, lower your expectations, bring patience, and maybe pack a lunch.
I was looking into crimes near Stranmillis University College, Belfast. You know, like what happens to tourists who just come for 2 weeks and leave. The shops here, they ray like. They look normal, but some of them, they ray just waiting for you to blink. Like this little convenience store right off the main road near the college. Looks cute, smells like bread. But last month, 2 guys walked in, super calm, like they were buying milk. Then one of them slid behind the counter, the other blocked the door. They didn't even shout. Just took the cash from the register and walked out like they worked there. The girl at the counter, she just froze. I think she was a student, maybe working part-time. After, I bet she just stared at the wall for like an hour. Didn't he even call anyone at first? They probably never found the guys. I mean, they wore caps, kept heads down. CCTV probably got nothing. She probably quit the next day. Who wouldn't he? And then like the souvenir shops near the college, they ray kinda sneaky. One of them, this little gift place with shiny keychains, they overcharged